Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between and around. My name is Alarum, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. This is episode 2. Just finished the first loop. Pretty much. So we are back on a path in the woods. At the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Now, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Well, let's explore a little bit here. What do I want to do, right? I kind of want to see what happens if I approach her without having like any hostile intentions. I go down there just trying to be all sweet. Sweet as honey, sweet as sugar, right? I'm just gonna sign up. I'm going down, right? I got voices in my head. Maybe I shouldn't listen to voices in my head.
The cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Maybe I just shouldn't engage with the voices in my head, you know?
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm just gonna not say a single... I'm gonna try to avoid talking to them as much as possible. There's only me
the interior
and
of
her.
The cabin is almost entirely bare.
Other
the
people
air is
just don't
and
exist.
musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine
Correction, other
layer
people
of
do
dust.
exist, but not the ones in my head.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No, thank you.
Her voice
Sorry, I
softly
wasn't
carries
engaging
up
with
the
you. Sorry, my
stairs.
fault.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's
Hi there.
hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi. Yeah, just checking in on you. Just make sure you... Hey, these things comfy down here? Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Your voice is very different. It's impressive voice acting work, actually.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I'll see what I can do, yeah.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I don't have that.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
There isn't a key. Do
Maybe
you have any
there's
other
some way to
ideas?
break the chains? Or if that doesn't
Maybe.
work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
No thank you. I don't like that you
She
still
offers
provided
the
that as an
suggestion
option.
with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your
don't
way
like
out of
it.
the basement, but the door at the top
Oh,
of
so
the
this is
stairs
actually
slams
very
shut.
similar
You
then.
hear the click of a lock sliding
I was thinking it
into
maybe
place.
would be a little different. I kind of wish I had actually maybe done some of the dialogue options talking to her.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
All right, I guess we're going straight back
You
down the
make your
stairs.
way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's
Oh,
a
you
slight
know,
panic
it's not a
rising in the
It's not a
princess's
problem for
voice.
me, really. I'm
If
not
we could
chained down
just
here.
get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh,
hesitates
my
before
lord. Oh,
raising
my
her arm to her
oh,
mouth,
my
her
lord.
teeth tearing
Ah,
through her limb with
oh,
the
oh,
determination
no,
of
thank
a
you.
trapped wolf.
Geez, subs. That's even worse somehow, actually.
As
That's...
she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
No, thank you.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No,
Or
I don't think
we
I
could
will.
use it to free her. You won't like what happens
I-
if you do that.
Sorry, wait, I wasn't... right, I wasn't engaging with you both. Stop. I'm not engaging with either of you.
Fine. Against your better
Here.
judgment, you
Here.
place the blade against the
Let me
ragged,
help you with that.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
She looks like a little kid who has like chocolate cake on their face. Did you eat the chocolate cake? No.
You cut into her
Oh,
flesh.
God, I was having a funny moment.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She's still pretty cute, though.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Do you think it would, if this happened in real life, right? Imagine you are like a third person in this room, and as she does this, do you think it would be socially acceptable for me to pick up the hand, shake it, and go, "How do you do?"
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her
Oh,
gaze
she's
meets
so cute.
yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Away we go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No.
You're
can't
gonna
just
stop
let her
me
escape into the
again.
world. As the
But we know how
princess
this
approaches
happens.
the bottom stair, your body steps forward
Ooh.
and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What you not?
What are you doing?
Hey, wait, Pardon me, princess. I do believe I'm about to stab you again.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
You know what?
The body
I'm
lunges forward,
really
the blade
trying
held
not
low,
to.
ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges,
Dude,
stumbling
she
back
looks so
against
nimble.
the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
We both know that's not how I'm trying to leave this
The
scenario.
blade. Move the blade.
No, thank you.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
So this part seems to be very similar, outside of her demeanor changing, but I have a feeling the next part's gonna be different.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards
Oh,
you and
why is
takes
she
the
so
blade
nervous?
from your
Look at her little smile.
infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Your hand is really not.
She plunges
Oh.
it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
I was
sorry.
I'm not dead yet. Try
Stay
again.
strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Well, I guess if I'm dying, maybe I can acknowledge. No, I will not
Whatever.
acknowledge the voices in my head
She
to the
sinks
very
the
end.
blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Oh my god.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work
That's
is, does
so.
it?
That'd be so
A stab
mean
wound is still
to
a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
That's so. That's so. Just. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Stab.
With one last thrust
Oh,
of the
she
knife,
looks so
your legs give
sad.
out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
That is a fun word.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich.
Hey, wait, is she
coming
using
from
her
you.
non-dominant hand
As much
to
as I
stab me as
prefer
well?
for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
She looks so
Everything
sad.
goes dark, and you die.
This is much closer to a hug than I got last time, though. At least she's, like, putting an arm out to me. The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, no. No, I'm still not. I refuse. I simply refuse to acknowledge the voices in my head.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain. Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too
Oh, he
great
makes it
to
so
be
difficult to
stifled.
ignore them.
They must be expressed.
Shit, this sounds a lot more like the type of voice that would be in my head. I won't even lie.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Maybe I have one voice in my head.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed to the cabin, I guess. Because I want to, and not because any voices in my head told me to. Because I don't listen to the
interior of
voices in my
cabin
head.
is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is nicer than the other cabin,
The
right?
blade is your implement. You'll need it if
Obviously,
you
it's
want to
nicer
do
than
this
the
right.
regular cabin. I think it's nicer than the other cabin in the very similar path we took when we kept having a knife at her. I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I'm wiping it clean because I want to and not because a voice said
Reach
it.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Well, technically, I'm actually not rubbing it against the wall. I'm rubbing it against this tapestry.
There was a mirror a second ago. And now
I mean,
it's
I'm not
gone.
listening to you. I don't have
Pity.
voices in my head.
We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Down we go. No knife needed.
The door to the basement creaks
Oh yeah,
open,
these are very nice
revealing
torches.
an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Try to tell me it's a mercy killing now.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives
Fuck
here,
you.
slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You're the
A
worst.
soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I can't hear your words either, by the way. I can't hear your words
your
either.
spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you? That's
I'm not
right,
listening.
villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by
Look how cute her little smile is, though.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Let's see. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay
That'd be
with
really-
whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
I really don't want to. It's very
we won't
unpleasant.
be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I'm
She
not
didn't
listening to the
care
voices in my
last time.
head.
Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're
Oh,
right.
he makes it
It's
so hard
extremely
not to
bizarre
listen.
behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Why did you do that? I already know why she did that. I do have to ask. Did you end the world after you killed me?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
That's a little too... You're losing me here, princess.
Isn't that just like our darling princess?
You-
She
you-
wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with
That
every
whole, like, doing
word that
anything
passes
just to
through
make
her
you happy thing
beautiful lips.
really is a miss on me. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. Be your own person. Make your own choices, you know?
Listening to her, that's a confession.
Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Oh, my lord. Oh, that is tempting. I was talking about how I didn't like the world last time. People do kind of suck. And I'm a little tempted to go for that option. Don't get me wrong, I like a lot of people too. But I mean, okay, maybe slow and painful, right? It's not. I don't get pleasure out of like ending or whatever. It would be like a business decision, right? Just, you know, for the status quo, you know, everyone involved. That's how we'd have to do that, right? It's not, no pleasure, no slow and painful, right? Just simple snap out of existence. So, yeah. I have no feelings, one way or the other. Do what you
At least you're
want,
being honest.
princess, right? I'll do
can't
what I
believe the
want,
fate of the
and you
entire
do
world
what
has been
you
left in the
want.
hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long.
Hmm.
If she doesn't care, then clearly
Do
she didn't
your-
end the world. It would take a great
your
desire
own
for
thing.
evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All
I
is
s-
well.
I
It's
said
high
I was
time
gonna
we
keep you
rescued
alive.
our beloved.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. No. There is no voices in my head. I do not have voices in my head. I will not admit to having voices in my head. What happened
You
after I died?
And now we're talking.
Fair enough, my fault.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that
Titanic.
might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Hello, madam. Oh, wow, they do
You
just slip
approach
off.
the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Do you mind that I'm a bird person? You don't really seem to, but you also don't seem to have any real opinions of your own, which is kind of like a miss for me, you
I
know?
can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I know we're talking all... I mean, I know the voices in my head are most certainly not talking because there aren't voices in my head. The non-voices in my head surely are not talking about the idea of love here. And if they... You know, even if they hypothetically were, which they aren't because they don't exist, but even if they were, you know, this might not be love that I'm feeling on this
told
time.
you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I mean, we have pretty low bars in this.
Princess
level.
jumps up and
Oh,
smothers you
never
in a
mind.
joyful embrace.
This is all I ever wanted. Don't say
If
I
only
mean,
you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
yeah, and then I wouldn't be getting. I mean, I'm not listening to
Luckily
you.
for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
I think we just leave. What do you want to do?
Let me guess.
Make your choice.
End the world?
Make your choices.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
So I'm asking you, and you're gonna have to start figuring out answers
She doesn't
quickly.
even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave.
Yeah, there
and
we
I
go.
think
That's the thing.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
We can leave. I guess. If you want to leave, then let's
That
leave.
sounds perfect.
That's, she's, in her defense, she's probably never in her entire life, right? That's the thing. There's so many obligations put on a princess, right? Maybe she hasn't had the opportunity to be individualistic, make her own choices. I can't push her for so many choices right away. She made the one choice of wanting to leave, and we're gonna let that happen. All right,
The
let's
princess
facilitate
takes
it.
your hand, the last hopes of the entire
We can
world
work on her making
slipping
more
through your
choices
fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Like I said, this isn't necessarily love. I know it's been talking about it a lot. Maybe I just fuck with her. Maybe I just fuck with her personality, right? Maybe just fuck with the fact that she's, being nice. Then we're gonna be friends. This don't have to be love.
You and the princess walk up the
I
stairs.
lied, never mind.
hand
Do you
in
see this face?
hand. Ugh, look at the way
Fucking
she's
love at
smiling
first
at you.
sight.
She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Let's go
And
outside.
What happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
I'm not listening to the voices in my
Oh
head.
no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Sorry, Princess, I just like to sit here in complete silent reflection for a couple minutes at a time. Not for any real reasons, not because I'm listening to voices in my head. I would never have voices in my head.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
I think you can
Of course
do anything you can put
believe
your
in
mind
her,
to.
Right? Nobody is leaving this basement.
You are strong and independent. I think you've got this.
Okay, let me try.
The princess tries the handle.
You need it's little steps in building independence, right? This is true for if you're helping somebody else out. This is true if you're helping yourself out, right? Not everybody has been taught independence, right? It's a taught thing sometimes. So it's the little steps.
And the lock clicks.
Look at her, see?
And the
Doing
door
it on her
creaks
own.
Open. Are you kidding me? I told you she could do it. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
This is how I know they're just voices in my head, because that sounds too much like how I would tell somebody I hate them. That's why I can't listen to it. It's because I can't just listen to the voices in my head.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Just ignore them. Correct. And there are no voices in my head.
Out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
It's just like I want. No, just like you wanted. This was what you wanted. This is what you asked for, not what I asked for.
That, aren't you? Across the room,
right now, we're following your
opening the door to
decisions.
the
Right, my
cabin.
decisions led me here. I already made a bunch of decisions today. We're making some of your decisions right now. I'll make some of my decisions later. Right?
And then you step outside. Our happy ending at last.
It's beautiful.
We did it. What should we do now?
What do you want to do? Fade into the abyss, maybe?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Not generally. People usually describe it
Quick,
with,
our feathers, pluck the wool and
warmth.
weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
And all the hands are back. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't have voices in my head. I don't have voices in my head. I'm just looking at the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. Then once again, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You were at the cabin. Approach her. Hello, madam.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
What does the change feel like this time?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Everything you say feels like a little riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? No, I don't like straight answers. Honestly, I like riddle answers. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? When this is all undone, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I get back, if it's an invisible wall, as an invisible wall closes around me, why can I not do the same things I've done before? If you've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. You have... Or what do you want me to bring you next? Do you have any thoughts on... Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Sure, that's actually what I wanted to ask earlier.
And delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
I tried to mold her to do her own thing. I tried to just teach her to be independent,
Do not mourn
be her own person.
She has served her purpose.
Here, let's... Speaking of, what do you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Oh wait, these are different questions. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? Interesting. Here, there's a lot of dialogue options here. How about this one? Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
You know, that's fair. Yeah, she's just growing and changing as a person. Or cosmic entity, whatever, right? I mean, it's the same deal, right? I mean, I'm not necessarily the same. I mean, there's a pretty big difference between me and like 10 years ago, right? Yeah, at the same time, I mean, I'm still pretty much the same person. You know, some of the core aspects of how I view the world have not changed. Some of them have, but, you know, no, not enough change to make me a truly different person. When I go back, it says an invisible. So this just sounds like a game thing for being like, okay, it intentionally letting you not to make the same vessel again.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I don't really care for either of these answers. I mean, she's not been like that much kinder, right? I mean, I guess, I don't know. I mean, if the only people I've ever met are the people in my head, then, yeah, I guess so, but... Don't want to hurt you? Well, I don't really care about that. What do you feel about me?
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
So then you didn't answer my question.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
What would you like for me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That's not true.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
All right, fair enough. What if I don't bring any more vessels? You know, that's not necessarily my intention, but what if I do just wait here forever?
Then we will remain here as we are now, barely finished, damp, cavernous.
I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. You have no need to wait. Do you have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Same old. I'm really curious to know what Destroy Your Body would do, but I don't think I'm quite ready for that. I'd rather just continue on as is, so I'm ready to go back.
I will long will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Self-reflection is
We will meet
important.
again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.